Welcome to the game, SSBHL community. I'm going to be your host for the day, Dan Harding, doing the play-by-play of a match between the Spiders, who are currently in the 5th seed, trying to battle their way back into a playoff berth against the Smokey Joes, and we are underway. This is the start of the game. Leary hits this one right onto net. Nick with a big save right there. This one's pursued by Merrick. Merrick tries to dump this one in, doesn't quite pan out the way he's hoping. This one ends up going out. No icing on the play. This one's cleared by the Spiders defender. Leary brings one in. Rips from the shot. It's blocked in front by, it looks like, Swan. Great shot block out in front. Kept in, or tried to keep this one in. Deflects and goes off to the point. Josh gets this one, tries to chip it right back into the offensive zone. Swanee pursuing this one, ended up being broken up by the Spiders. Spiders trying to bring this one in. Merrick, shot on net, saved by Nick. This one goes off to Swanee at the point. Dumps it right back into the zone. Pursued by Ryan, not going to quite get past the defender. Chipped back in by the Spiders. Spiders dump this one back into the Joe's offensive zone. Swanee's got this one at their point. Chips this one up, not quite getting through right there. Leary with a really good defensive stick on the play. Jeff grabs this one. Looking for a play to make, tries to get this one off to his defenseman. Gets a little bit past him on that one, a little too much mustard on that one. And Leary's going to pick this one back up, rip it around the boards. Grabbed by Merrick. Merrick dumps this one in. Pursued by Beatty. Beatty on Jeff right there. Sorry, Beatty on Jeff. That was a mistake. That was meant on Josh. Both got the J's. A little bit of a tongue twister on that one. Shot right there by Merrick. Can't quite see it because the camera's blowing it, and we got a stoppage of play. Face-off in the neutral zone right now. Face-off won by Jeff. Jeff off to Cullen. Cullen tries bringing this one in himself. No contest right there. Tries to feed it across the point to Hawking. Doesn't quite get onto the net the way they hope. Ben's got this one intercepted in front. Merrick with a good chance. Shot block right there by Max. Great shot block. This one's held and controlled by Max. Being pursued right now. Tries to get this one around there. Can't whack it past him. And now he's going to get this one out. Swanee's pursuing it. Cullen on it. Cullen rips it around the boards. This one's going to get out of the zone. Camera not looking where it needs to. And this one is grabbed and held by Cullen again. Cullen's got this one. Chips it right back out in front. On the boards. Looks like Merrick's got that one. No, that's not Merrick. It is Merrick. That is Merrick with the ball right now. Merrick onto the point. Shot on net. Doesn't quite get on the net, actually. Ends up going wide of the cage. Pursued and grabbed by Swanee, but he's interrupted, and it's stolen for a second there by Cullen, but Ben recovers, gets it. Off to Brad with a save right there. Cullen recovers. Cullen up the boards to the side, trying to get it off to Merrick. Merrick tries to get around Big Max. He does pull it off. Shot. Not going to quite get onto the net, it looks like. Still pursued and held by Green. Stolen in front by Jeff. The shot glove saved by Big Nick. And a humongous save right there to keep the score at 0-0 and keep the Spiders off the boards. What a great save right there. Face off now in the Joe zone. Face off underway. It looks like it is one in control by the Spiders again. O'Brien pursues this one, being attacked by Max. Max steals this one right back, so camera going, what the hell is it doing now? I don't know, but Ben managed to grab this one. Chipped in by Andy. Andy's the flex player right now for the Spiders, an absolute psychopath, but you know, when you need someone, you need someone. Is he rocking a, looks like, yes, I don't know what the hell you call those, half hat, a visor. He's wearing a visor. That is disgraceful and treasonous. He gets this one. Stolen by Leary, big shot there. It's shot blocked in front by Uncle Paul. Andy's got this one again with the visor. Painful to look at. O'Brien gets this one. Brian chips it right out in front. No one's there. Found the stolen. Good chip right there. Larry's got this one. Brings it back in his own defensive zone. Looks to reset play and get his, maybe get a couple fresh guys out there. Not quite. Gets this one off. Spacing on Nathan's Cooper. Yep, thank you. What the camera's doing, no one knows. Looking over at no man's land, I guess. And this one's being pursued by Thomas. Thomas has been having a breakout season this year. Looks to keep the point streak going. He's had a great season so far. Goals, assists, he's been doing it. Tries to get it in front of Ryan. Doesn't quite work out with this. Good chip right there by Merrick. He gets this one, gets it back into the Joe's attacking zone. Gets this one off to Jeff. Jeff the shot. This one goes off Max in front and deflects off to the right-hand side. Stolen again. Tries to get this to Jeff. Jeff with the backhander. Easy save for Nick right there. Rebound goes in front, but it's controlled by Max. Max gets it and chips it right back out. No icing on the play. Oh, can't quite get this one. Tom's a good chance. Big save by Wall. And Ryan's going after Leary with this one, having a little bit of a chip and chase battle right there, but Leary wins it. Leary gets it up the side of the boards, off to Cooper. Cooper gets the neutral zone, chips it right back into the Joe zone. Josh with the ball right now. Gets this one off the boards. Don't know what's happening right now, but we have Max changing. There you go. Shot right there. No, not going to work. Swanee trying to get this one. Not going to work out. Collins got this one. Stolen by Swan out in the zone. Swan tries to feed out in front. Looks like it's intercepted and stopped by Jeff. Gets it again out in front. Off to Ryan. Ryan back into Swan. Swan tries to get it out in front. Manages to get it to Josh. Shot right there. No! Rebound! Camera kind of screwed up there, but nothing happens. Ryan a shot now and goes wide of the net. Josh with this one right now, gets it out to the point to Aaron. Aaron takes a shot. Shot blocked in front, but it does stay in the zone. Wish you could see what's going on. The goal happened and they score! No idea who got it because the camera blew it completely. I'll look at the stat sheet to tell you, and it was Swan assisted from Ryan, and it's 1-0. Extremely unfortunate we missed that goal right there. Camera just kind of went rogue on me and went looking right at the middle at absolutely nothing. And he's got this one right now. Takes a shot. That one goes wide. This one is grabbed and held by Aaron. Aaron chips it up. Stolen by Hawking. Hawking hits it right back into the offensive zone of the Joes. Pursued by Josh, and Andy's right on him. Andy and Josh battle it out. Josh wins this one. It's cleared up into the neutral zone. Offsides right now by the Spiders, and they're good now as they tag up. O'Brien pursuing this one. Aaron's got this one. Looks like they got a piece of that one, but to get back out into the Spider zone, Hawking pursues. He gets this one. Can't whack it past Swan. Swan's got this one. Little deep move right there. Tries to get some space. Shot! Saved by Wall. And a goal right there, and they score! It's 2-0 Joes. Ryan on the rebound from Swan's shot. He finds it, and he hammers that one home for a quick wrister that just finds the twine. And this one is now 2-0 Joes. They take a pretty solid lead. Still plenty of time left in the first period. But now the Spiders have some work to do to climb back in this game. Face off won by the Joes. Into the defensive zone. Chips it way up in the air by Ben. Tipped. No icing out in front. Looking at the Joe zone for whatever reason, but Jeff's got this one. Jeff comes in. Great shot block by Ben right there in the play. Ben trying to keep it. Another shot block by Ben. 2 in a row right there for Ben. Shot for Larry. This one's shot blocked in front. And the Joe's defensive players doing their part, playing goaltending, making a couple of key saves right there. Larry chips this one into the offensive zone. Nick's got this one, and it's covered up by the sound of it. Face-offs in the Joe zone. You can't quite see it because the camera's not angled correctly. Shot by Leary right there out in front, and it looks like it's going to be a save by Big Nick. Again, we are using an AI-powered camera, so it is not perfect. Apologize for that, but it is what it is. Sometimes it does a pretty good job, and sometimes it's terrible. Like right now, it's absolute garbage. Now it's fixed. Swan with this one. Swan's got this one in. Gretzky's off this, tries to feed it out in front, doesn't quite whack it past Leary. Swan dumps this one down to Thomas. Yep, Thomas got this one. Tries to force it out in front. Poke check by Wall right there. Good move by him. This one's around the boards. This one's grabbed by Cooper. Cooper's got the puck right now. Shoots this one down. Might be a piece by Jeff there, so no ice. Yep, it's going to be no ice. Ben's got this one. Tries to whack it past. Doesn't work. But he makes up for it with a humongous shot block. And a big save by Nick right there. And he covers it up. Wow, an impressive work. Ben bails himself out there of the mistake. He turned it over in front, dives in front, and takes the shot block. Well done right there by Ben. Face off in the Joe zone right now. Won by the Spiders. Larry shot. Doesn't make it through. Still pursued and kept by Larry. Larry's got this one. Gets around Paul. Trying to create some space here. Can't do it, but it goes to Cooper. Cooper's got this one on the line. Shot right there. Doesn't make it into the net. And it's going to be held and covered by Big Nick again. Face off in the Joe zone. Won by Jeff. Jeff right off to Larry. Larry tries to wrap this one around. Goes to the backhand. Doesn't quite get through the zone. Chipped out by Max. But Thomas is going to beat out the icing. Great job by Thomas. Uncle Paul tries to keep this one in. He's able to do it, I think. He is. Leary's got it, though. Leary steals off to Jeff. Jeff right now in the Joe zone. This one's wide of the net by a pretty fire margin right there. Leary's got this one. Leary to Jeff again. Jeff's got a chance here. Tries to dig through. No, it's not going to go. Saved by Nick. Rebound, and it's covered and held by Big Nick. Great job by Nick. Good awareness on the play. He's able to cover that one and end the danger there. Face off won by Jeff on this one again. Jeff off to Cullen at the point. Cullen dumps it right back in, but Jeff's got this. Shot. This one goes, can't quite tell. Shot blocked in front. Cullen ended up with it. Camera won't quite rotate right now. It would help if it did. Got it to the right-hand side. And this one is stolen by Ryan. Ryan, a good chance shot. Big save by Wall. Shot again. No. Shot blocked in front. Merrick's got this one. Chips it down into the zone. Cullen with this one. Controlling this one on his own. Gets it around Thomas. Brings it all the way into the zone. Shot goes wide around the boards. This one's held by Aaron. Aaron's got this one. Aaron's going to just chip it in. Right to Thomas, though. Good chance. No, it's intercepted by Andy. Good job by Andy on that play. Despite the visor, still did a good defensive breakup. Chipped back into this Joe zone. Aaron's going to pursue this one and grab behind his own net. Being pursued by Godfrey. Not quite working out there. Aaron chips it right back up. Gets out of a dangerous zone. Shot! Looks like that one ends up going wide. Chipped out in front right there. Walled a little poke check. In Gretzky's office right now. Thomas... No, yeah, looks like it's Thomas, and it's Hawking battling this one out. Hawking gets it and throws it out of the zone emphatically, and it's going to be an icing on the play. Now, unfortunately, the camera decided to stay down at this end for like a solid 2 straight minutes, just staring at Nick. I don't blame it. Nick's a beautiful man with a great beard. But yeah, the camera just kind of got fixated on him. So now we're back into the play. It's still 2-0. So no score change during that spaz out of the camera, which is good. Cullen with this one in front. Doesn't quite work out. Aaron gets this one. He hits it, and it's going to be hit out of play. Face off in the Joe zone. Won again by the Spiders. Leary, a shot. Ooh, looks like a shot block in front. Jeff's got this one being pursued by Aaron. Jeff tries to chip this one up and ends up missing everybody and goes all the way back into the Spider zone. Cooper's got this one. Cooper goes around, tries to feed this one around Swan. Does work out. Dangerous play regardless. Joes, I believe, have it right now, trying to get it into the Spider zone. Looks like it's poke checked by Leary. And there we go. Looks like it's going to be a cover-up by Nick. Or it went out of play. I think it's a cover-up. Yes, it is. Face off in the Joe zone again. Here we go. That one is won by the Joes this time. Swanee's got this one. Swanee chips it all the way down. No, it's going to be an ice. It's going to be an ice. Leary just beats him on that. Face off again in the Joe zone right now. This one is controlled by the Joes again. Swanee tries to get right through. Doesn't work out that way. Leary's able to keep it in. Shot by Merrick. Saved by Nick on that play. Pursued by Jeff. Jeff's got this one. Jeff shoots at a sharp angle. Not going to work out that way. Ryan's got this one. Chips it and just gets it out of danger. And they're going to do a change. Looks like 1:27 left in the first period. Still 2-0 game right now. Joe's got the lead. They're in control at the moment. Leary chips it into the offensive zone of the Spiders. Shot right there. It's not going to get through. Cooper's got this one. Shot and he scores! 2-1! Cooper with a goal! And the Spiders cut the lead in half with 1:06 to go. Big time goal on that play right there. It was shot from Jeff, so he's going to get the primary assist on this play. And at a very tough angle, Cooper's able to bury this one, and it's a big goal right at the end of the first period. Jeff's right now got the one on the Spiders blue, on the Joe's one shot. Not going to work out that way. Pursued by Cooper again. Cooper chips it back in. Merrick on the play, battling with Max. Jeff's going to get in on the battle right there. Again, tries to fight with Jeff on this one. Jeff's trying to keep it in. Camera's blowing it for me. I can't see a thing. And there we go. Max going to get this one off his defensive line. Usually he's always in the defensive zone. Not this time. Ben gets it, chips it right back into the Spiders' offensive zone. Grabbed by Leary. Leary gets this one, throws it right back out. This is going to be icing. And we got the last couple of seconds right now. Missed a little bit of the video due to a little technical difficulty. Lee's got this one, tries to get this to Andy. Andy, wheelhouse, not quite going to work that time. Thomas got this one, seconds remaining. Chips it in. That's going to be the end of the first period. 2-1 Joes. And we're back in the second period. Smokey Joes 2, Spiders 1. Ready to begin the second period. Face off now. This one is won by the Spiders. Pursued and chased down by Cullen. Cullen rips it off the boards right there. This one's hit around to the Joes. Aaron throws this one up. Good stick check right there by Hawking. Wearing the red MAGA hat. It's not actually, but every time I see it, I think it. Hawking with it again. Shot wide. This one's chased down by Merrick. Swan's going to go for this one. Beatty right on him. A little bit of an interference right there. And the refs don't see it, though. We play on. This one is kept in by Collins. Shot right there. Saved by Nick. Hawking a chance here. Totally wide of the net. Misses that one. Shipped by Aaron. Aaron ships it up. Swan with a chance here. No, it's going to be broken up by Wall. He's going to get the stick there and be aggressive with this one. Josh with this one. Josh the shot. Saved by Wall. Easy save right there on the left-hand pad. And covered up and stopped by Wall. Face off right now. Won by Thomas. Thomas shot. There he scores right there. Swanee with an absolute piss missile. Rips it by Wall. This one's got eyes. And the Joes take a 3-1 lead. They reestablish to 2 goals. What a rocket right there by Swan.
Thomas. Everybody's got a man. Take a man. Good boy, guys. Go, boy, go. That is very easy. I'm literally just being
Face off in the Joe zone, won by the Hawks. Shot right there. Hawks, I'm so sorry. Not the Hawks, the Spiders. I saw Hawking and just... He used to have a team called the Hawks that he ran last season. And just a little slip right there of the verbiage. Still in the Joe zone. Can't see much except Hawking's ass right there sticking out. That one's stepped in. And that one's going to go out of play.
You just were like so pissed off at that.
Dude, I saw the movie. I felt it was not my intention to call it because I hit my foot. And like, yeah. And like, again, it's the right call. It's just like, not, I had no intention of contact.
He probably like took it lightly. So who's got who? Who's got a man? Perfect! One D. Get back, get back! Nice save, Brad!
By the way, you guys
I'd rather get out. Save, Brad!
Auto whistle. Yeah, auto whistle.
Face off in the Joe zone again. This one is won by the Spiders. Shot for Hawking. Doesn't get through the net. Chipped up by Aaron. Doesn't quite get that one. Jeff tries to feed this in front of Merrick. Shot! And oh, right there! What a play right there. Jeff feeds this one to Merrick. Merrick with a great stick on, able to collect it, grab it, and score. And it is now a 2-3 game, only a 1-goal game again. Fabulous work right there by Jeff. He's able to collect that one, chip it out in front. Merrick finds the loose change, grabs it, and pots it 5-hole. And this game is right back in it. It's only a 1-goal game right now. Spiders haven't had a lot of offensive attacking zone in this period, but right there, right back in it. And here we go.
Watch the clock.
Here we go. We got a face-off right now in the Joe zone. This one is fought, and it looks like it is held by Cullen. Jeff tries to keep it. He's not able to whack it past Josh. Thomas right on him, though. Thomas got that one. Good job by Thomas. Just doing a good job battling right there. Jeff ends up winning this one off to Merrick. Merrick chips this one up. That might be icing. Oh, no, it's on net. Nick's going to have to cover this one up. Face off in the Joe zone once again. And this one is going to be won by Jeff. Jeff just puts it on net. Small little pop right there. Doesn't quite get through. Pursued by Merrick. Merrick's got this one. Or that might not be Merrick. No, that is Merrick. That's him. Puts it up in front. No. Doesn't get through. Good keeping. Shot. No, that one's not going in. That one's going to be kept in. Around the boards. Hawkins going to pursue this one. Throws it out in front. No one's home right there. Shoots that one in by Merrick. Not able to keep it in. This one gets chipped out. It's not going to be icing, I don't believe. It is not. Cullen's going to pursue it. Being attacked by Thomas. Cullen tries to get around Thomas. Makes his move. Gets this one around and gets it to Cooper. Cooper's going to chip it right back in.
Early on the end, but it's on the side, not in the middle.
Chips that one in. Joe's
Sorry,
giving a small change up right there. Thomas gets it, chips it back. Not able to get it back into the zone. Thomas got this one, tries to get this to Swanee. Doesn't quite pan out that way. Cooper with a good job right there pursuing. Swanee trying to get an angle. Cooper pursuing him and keeping the angle. And he's like, stop that one, break it up. Good job by Cooper. Brings this one into the offensive zone for the Joe. Shot right there. Ended up going wide. Pursued by Max. Not kept out though. Still in the zone. Shot by Cooper. And a save. And a score! He's not able to hang on to it. And it gets by. It's bang out of the air by O'Brien. And it is 3-3. Simply sensational work. O'Brien jumps onto the loose change. It was in the air. air. He bats it out of the air, and it gets by Nick. Unbelievable turn of events here. And the Spiders have climbed their way back into a tie game here. It is 3-3, anybody's game. Wow. Wow, that is something right there.
That's like the worst shot. That's the worst place to have.
Face off won by the Spiders. Larry gets this one off to Jeff. Jeff looking to maybe get the first lead of the game for the Spiders. Shot saved by Nick. Chase right there, a big time save for Nick. The spoiling glove save keeps it a tie game. And Big Nick with a big save. Absolutely sensational glove save on that one. What a glove save. He robs him blind. Face off in the Joe zone. Won by the Spiders. Shot. Big save by Nick again right there on the play. My cat's running across the keyboard, absolutely fucking me up. Thanks, bud. Love that. Pursued by Swanee. Swanee's got this one. Tries to shoot this one between the legs like a tool bag. Does not quite work out that way. This one is kept in by the Joes. Cleared up by Swan. Swan to Ryan. Ryan being pursued by Jeff. Not able to get this one around him yet, but Ryan's still got this one. Gets it around the boards. Stopped by Cooper. Cooper tries to get it back. Not going to work right there. Ryan, the shot. And I think that's a goal. And it's being ruled a goal.
Hold the footage! Damn.
After some discussions, it was indeed ruled a goal. What an absolute rocket by Ryan right there. Went in the inside top post and came right back out. Stolen by Swanee. Shot. That one goes wide. This one is grabbed by Leary. Leary's got this one. Chips it right around the boards. Whacks it around Aaron. Jeff, a good chance here. Oh, Aaron with a good defensive stick. Cooper. Shot. This one goes wide of the net. Pursued by Aaron. Swanee gets this one. He's not able to get it out of it. Ryan's on it. Ryan's going to steal this one. And this one goes... And this one goes wide. I don't think it went in. No, it didn't go in. A little confusion there on that point from me, not from anybody else. Just my brain is like AOL dial-up. Shipped in by Merrick. No one's there to grab it though. This one is kept in. Swanee's gets this one. He's going hard. Shot off the pipe with the shot. Ryan's got this one though. Ryan chips it up. Swanee shot. Saved by Wall, and Brad's gonna cover this one up. Big job by there. By Wall. Face off in the Spider zone. This one is won by the Spiders. Good job by Godfrey on that one. Chipped out by Colin. Colin gets it to Andy. Andy just chips it back into the Joe zone. Looks like Andy has lost the visor. Thank God. And a chance for Swanee on a breakaway! No! Good job by Wall. Aggressive with the stick. Stops him from getting a good angle in that. Aaron with this one. Shot. No. Saved by Wall. Rebounds loose. Kept in by Josh. Good job by Josh. Gets this one off to Aaron. Aaron chips it back into the Joe zone. Can't see what the hell's going on. The camera decided to go just dumb mode on us again. Ryan's got this one. Shot by Ryan. And a save by Wall again. Couple of big time saves by Wall to keep this game within striking distance. Aaron's got this one. Aaron chips it down to Ryan. Ryan's got this one. Shot. That one's wide. Chased down by Swanee and Cullen. Swan just chips it onto the point. Gets it to Josh. Josh trying to keep this one in. Not working right there. Cullen with a good job right there. Manages to get this one. Chips it back into the Joe zone. And Aaron's got this one. Aaron goes right around Cullen. Gets it to Ryan. Ryan's got this one. He's bringing it in on his own. Ryan's got this one. Shot right there. And that one's saved by Wall. O'Brien's got this one. Tries to get it around. Ryan doesn't work. Shot saved by Wall again. And Hockey's got this one. Oh, that's a lackadaisical chip right there. Pursued and stolen by Swan. Opportunity here. No. This one's off. Thomas with a shot. No. Right there. He's got it. Shot. No, not going to go in. Josh again. Still keeping this one in. On to the point. Aaron's got this one. Shot by Aaron. No. Thomas with a chip. Thomas gets this one. Shot. Scores! It's Thomas! No, it's deflected in front by Swanee. The shot from Thomas is deflected in front. Swan gets the goal. assist from Thomas. What a job to keep this one in. It is 5-3 Spiders right before going into the third. A devastating goal. That one hurts, and that one will sting. Face off right now. This one's won by the Spiders. Leary's got this one. Cooper's got it. The shot, no, it's deflected by Uncle Paul. Jeff's going to pursue this one down. And it looks like we got an offsides call right there. They jumped the gun a little too early on the play, and it's going to come back into the neutral zone. And it was just sunny earlier. What the fuck, says Manny on the sidelines. Looking at Nick again. This camera loves him. But can you blame it after a glove save look he had to keep the game tied? 1 second remaining, and that will do it for the second. Score 5-3 right now in favor of the Joes. Welcome back to the third period. We are ready to start this one off. Joes reestablished their 2-goal lead after the Spiders climbed back and tied it. But it was still a very surmountable lead. It's only 2 goals. Let's see if the Spiders can keep their season alive and keep their playoff hopes afloat. Face-off is won by the Spiders again. They've been the dominant in face-offs, actually. It looks like they've won the majority of those. It's going to be grabbed and covered by Big Nick. And Max kind of rolls over and falls. Not sure what happened there. But, don't get hurt there, Max. Oof, Max is a basketball player and likes to flop. Ouch. Hear that comment on the sidelines. That's a burn. You want some aloe with that one, Max. No idea what in God's green earth the camera's doing, but staring off into space. You can see the traffic going by. There's some clouds, and there's Brad Wall in the net. He's just hanging out. Yep, let's just look over there more. That's exactly where we want the camera to be. Perfect. Once someone gets into focus, it should fix itself, but for now, you'll just have to hear me comment. There's Andy. He's got his visor back on. That is disgusting. Still been about a minute now of just looking at a whole lot of nothing. This is what happens when I'm not able to manually control it. And a shot, and it sounds like a save, I think. Who really knows? Face-off's in the Spider zone. You can tell it's to the left-hand side because Cooper is lined up right over there to the left. You can see him. Face-off is won by the Joes, I believe. Looks that way. Spider's doing a good job keeping it in the Joes, and finally the camera looks like it's deciding to get back involved. And there's big save right there. We get it back just in time to see Jeff get a good chance there, but a big-time save by Nick again. Nick's been pretty monumental this game with some big-time clutch saves. And right there, we see another one. Face-off right now. Won by the Spiders again. Merritt tries to just chip it right back in, pursued by Jeff. Jeff goes to no one, though, and it's going to be stolen by Matty. Matty's bringing this one into the Spider zone. Here we go. A little bit of offensive pressure now by the Joes. They've been a bit quiet this period. Jeff's getting this one. Jeff goes into the zone. Shot right there. No. Leary, good chance here. 1 deke, 2 dekes. No. Shot. That one goes wide. Rebound. Leary, a shot. No. Not going to get on net, I don't believe. Chipped in and kept by the Spiders. Good job right now. Pursued by Merrick. Merrick's going to grab this one. Spiders going to touch back up. I think it's an attacking zone right there. And it looks like a face-off's going to be in the Spider zone. Camera's deciding it doesn't want to go on that side now. It just can't make its goddamn mind up. Okay. Face-off right now, just won by the Joes. Kept it into the zone. Leary gets it, chips it back out of the zone. Ben's pursuing this one. Ben chips this one up. It's kept in though by Godfrey. No, he's not able to keep it though. Brad's going to grab this one and cover it up. Face-off now in the Spider zone after the cover-up by Wall. Players lining up right now. Looks like it's Godfrey and Thomas at the face-off dot. This one is held by the Joes. Joes kept it in. Swanee's got this one, fighting off with Andy. Swan's got this one. Oh, good job by O'Brien. He gets this one. Nick goes to come lay this one out, but actually it ends up being kept in. Swanee, the shot! That one went wide. You can hear it hit the cage. Still kept in the zone. Swanee with the ball here. Chance. Shot. Shot blocked in front by Leary. Good job, and he's done a good job breaking up the play. O'Brien gets it and then chips it right back out. No icing on the play. This one is chased down by Josh. Josh gets this one off. Nice job right there, stealing that one. Cullen with it. No, he takes the shot, doesn't go for it. Just decides to chip this one in, pursued by O'Brien. He tries to get it into it, but it's to no man's land. No one's able to get this one. Josh chips it out of the zone. And the camera's once again doing its best to make it so we can't watch the game. It loves watching Nick. That's okay. Here we go. This should fix it. Ben's got this one. Ben around the boards to Josh. Josh has this one right now. Chipped up to Swan. Swan's with it right now. Swan winds back. Shot! That one went wide. Chipped up. And this one is off to Merrick. Merrick shot. Not a lot on that one. Nick's going to get it and cover it up. Face off in the Joe zone right now. Got about, I think, 12 minutes left in the game right now in the third. Max has this one. Max tries to get this around. Doesn't quite work out that way. A little risky right there by Max, but Ben's on top of that. He's not sleeping on the game. And does a good job just corralling that and covering it up and getting another offensive zone face-off here. This one's won by Jeff. Out of the zone. Cleared up the boards by Leary, but it's not quite out. Kept in. Shot. No. Uncle Paul tries to feed it right back in front to Ryan. Ryan being battled with by Merrick. A good battle out in front. Merrick's got it. And Aaron with a good job on the defensive end there. Chips it right back out. Aaron again jumps up and cheats on the play and makes a good job just to keep it in. Spiders have it right now, looking to start making a play. Off to Merrick. Merrick's got this one. Shot. That one goes wide. Thomas got this one. Sorry, not Thomas. Max. Max just chumps it and throws it out. Icing is beaten out, though, by, I believe, Josh? No, that's Ryan. I'm sorry. Ryan beats that one out. Gets it around the boards to Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul just gets it. And I believe it is out of play. Yes, it is. Went out of play. Oh, no, the ball broke. The ball actually broke in half. So that's that. Gonna have to get a new ball out there. Face off in the Spider zone again. Still 5-3 score in the third period. Won by the Joes. Swanee's got this one. Swanee tries to wrap this one in. Tries to do it around the back. Doesn't work. And this one goes up and out of play. Looks like there's 9 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game.
I see the scoreboard a little bit, you know.
This one's won by the Spiders. Cooper's going to pursue this one. He's going to chip it in. And there it goes. He gets it into the zone. Swanee with a shot, and that one goes wide. Sorry for the interruption in video right there, but we had a little bit of a glitch again. And I had to splice them together, but you only missed about 10 seconds, luckily. Jeff's got this one. Jeff tries to dip, duck, and weave his way in. It's not going to work. Shot! And that one goes wide. Shrewd and pursued by Aaron. Aaron gets this one, chips it right back out. It's not going to be icing. Cooper's got this one, chips it back out. It's not going to get out of the zone fully. Right back into the Spiders' offensive zone, pursued by Hawking. Hawking's going to try to chip it right up the boards. It's stopped by Swanee again. Swanee's got that one, just goes around the boards to Thomas. Thomas has this one. Thomas does a good job getting around. That's a hook right there, and it's missed by the officials. Swanee falls down. Shot! That one goes wide. Merrick brings this one in. Kept on sides. Shot! That one goes wide. Pursued by both Merrick and Jeff. It's loose in front. Collins. Shot! Big save by Nick. Good tracking right there by Nick, and he gets the save there with a nice wide butterfly, and he's going to make that one look easy. Good save right there by Nick. Face-off will be in the Joe zone. We have about, I'd say, 8 minutes or so left. Can't see the clock from here, but I'll update that when I get a chance. Face-off one. Off to Andy Wheelhouse. And he scores it! right there, but the face-off was won by the Joes, but then stolen by Spiders. And now we got it back here. Joes are pursuing into the Spiders zone. Only a 1-goal game now. Shot right there in front, rebound! And a big save by Wall. Huge save right there and keeps them in this game. Only down by a goal. This is anyone's game right now. Face off now in the Spider zone. And this one looks like it's going to be won by the Spiders. I think got this one. Good chance here for Swanee. No, he's not able to get through the defensive prowess of Leary. Not many can. Ben's got this one. Ben's off to Swan. Swan looks to ruin the back shot. That one goes wide, hits the fence. You can hear it. And it went out of play, it looks like. Good chance right there. Swanee misses the mark though, and that one's gonna just sail and go right out of the arena. We have about 6 minutes left, roughly. Timeout by the Joes, so we're gonna go to a quick commercial break here, and we'll be right back.
Also, when you have the 3 subs,
I know Aiden. I know.
college business. Use your speed, boys.
Call it. Oh.
Net.
Oh, boy, Colin, keep that in.
On your heart. Yeah, forward. Right here.
Wheelhouse!
Watch the deep.
Get Larry, get!
Face-off was won by the Spiders. I had to chop some there because the video went over to watch Nick again. So I just decided to cut it out, and we're just going right back into the action. So, save right there by Nick. A good one on that play. Time is running low for the Spiders at this point. I believe they're under 3 minutes at this point. Probably around 2 minutes and 20-ish seconds is my best guess. Shepherd and Swanee line up for the face-off. And this one is won by the Joes this time. Aaron can't quite get it out, though. Leary's got this one. He kept it in the zone. Chips it right back around to Merrick. Merrick tries to get out in front. Doesn't work out that way. Swanee's got this one. Swanee brings it into the zone. He's not able to get through the defensive wall, though. Leary's got a good one here. Good chance for Larry. No, he's not able to get through the defensive prowess of the Joes. Aaron's got this one. Aaron chips it up. Intercepted by Cooper. Oh, good job by Ryan's stick right there. And Swanee's got it. Shot. That one goes wide. Glove side of wall. Leary's got this one, it looks like. And no, it goes to Cooper. Cooper tries to feed this one. Doesn't work out that way. Swan. Oh, he's just not able to get a chance there. This one's off to Merrick. Shot. Saved by Nick. And he's going to cover this one up. He's not taking any chances at this point right now. He's going to cover this one up and just take the face off. That's the smart move right there by BDN. We know what the D stands for. Come on. We know what it stands for. Big Nick. Big Dick Nick. There you go, face off right now. Won by the Joes, but not kept by them. Shoved back in by the Spiders. Josh tries to get this one out. Looks like it worked. He was able to get it out, and it's covered by Wall, I believe. Again, can't quite see, but you got 1 minute and 40 left, it looks like. You get 1 minute and 40 seconds left, so less than 2 minutes in the game. Spiders need one to keep the season alive. The question is going to come down to can they do it at this point. Won by the Spiders. Collins got this one, chips it around the boards. Pursued by Beatty. Beatty's got this one, tries to deke it around Aaron. Aaron too wise to the play, doesn't work out. Collins got this one though. Collins tries to chip it right back out in front. It's not going to work out that way. Ryan's got this one, chips it right back out. Swan a shot and a save by Wall. Pursued by Jeff. Jeff's got this one. He's going to try to sneak into the zone. It does not work out the way they want it to. Swan's on this one, but Collins going to beat him on that one. Collins got it. Shot by Collins. Saved by Nick. Rebounds out into a safer area. Chips it across. Leary's going to go for this one. Ryan on him, though, with the defensive stick right now. Not able to get anywhere with that one. Aaron just gets it. Not out, though. Kept in. Shot. And that one doesn't go on as Jeff tries to go right back in front. And saved and held by Nick in front. Time running out. Spiders need a goal to keep the season alive. Face off in the Joe zone. Spiders are going for their last chance here. They pulled the goaltender. They've got an empty net, but they've got 5 attackers on. It's 5v4. Kicked in by Andy. Shot right there. It's not going to be on net. Pursued by Hawking. Andy with it again. Tries to chip a backhander in there. Doesn't work out that way. Nick going for it. And Nick's got it. And covered. And we're going to get another offensive zone face-off in the Joe zone. Good job by the Joes to cover it up. Merrick's doing the face-off with Thomas. Swanee gets it, tries to chip it into the empty net. It does not work out. Pursued by Cullen. Cullen's got this one. Cullen bringing this one up. Cullen chips it up to Hawking. Hawking can't quite control it. No icing on the play. Pursued by Godfrey. Max does a good job right there. It's chipped out. And this might be it. No, it's not yet. Not yet. Still a chance in this game. Spiders still got this one. Leary with a good chance there. Shot! Big save by Nick, and he covers it. Right in the breadbasket. Good job by Nick to cover and keep the rebound controlled. No rebound on that play. And a good job by Big Nick. Empty net still now. Still got the extra attacker out there. Jeff's going to take the face off. Less than a minute to go at this point. And it's won by the Joes. Thrown right back out of the zone by Swanee. But it's going to be an icing right there. He couldn't get it in the net. Still a chance here. Hopefully the camera will readjust here and we don't just see empty net. That's really boring. Oh, it is. Great. Well, I don't know what's going on, but it sounds interesting. And it's chipped out, and it looks like Thomas got this. This could be it right here. Empty net. He misses it. And Max got it, and that's going to do it. Final score. Smokey Joe's 5, Spiders 4. Great game right there.